Today, let's embark on a fascinating journey as we explore the intriguing story behind a place known Andaman Grove, situated in Cantilla, Wellington, New Zealand. At first glance, you might think it's a grove, but interestingly, it's a street. And I'll dwell into the captivating history that lies behind it. To start with, we should clarify the term grove. Typically, when we think of a grove, it's a collection of trees growing closely together, often without many other shrubs or plants underneath. In the case of Andaman Grove, it's important to note that Andaman refers to a group of islands known as the Andaman Nicobar Islands. These islands belong to the Union Territory of India and are renowned for their abundance of mangroves, which are trees or bushes that thrive in wet environment. These trees have developed intricate root systems to adapt to their unique conditions. The Andaman Islands have only recently been opened to the public as a tourist spot. The visitors have been captivated by the stunning beauty of this place. It's worth mentioning that its popularity as a tourist destination is a relatively recent development. One can't help but wonder if the name Andaman Grove was inspired by the memories of British officers or troops who served in the Andamans and later settled in New Zealand. This name reflects a close connection to India and Andamans, which have witnessed significant moments in the history of the British Raj. However, it is essential to recognize that the name Andaman carries painful memories for many Indians who are familiar with the country's colonial history. In 1858, British India established a colony in Port Blair, Andamans, to accommodate a large number of Indian convicts, especially after the First War of Independence in 1857, which the British referred to as the Indian Mutiny. The first group of 200 Indian freedom fighters arrived in 1858, and the brutal treatment they endured at the hands of the British led to the deaths of nearly all of them by 1860. Sir Robert Napier, who investigated the conditions of the prisons in the Andamans, described the conditions as beyond comprehension. In 1864, the average annual death rate reached a shocking 700. The infamous cellular jail, where many freedom fighters were incarcerated, stands as an enduring symbol of that dark period. In recent years, India has seen a growing trend of renaming places that commemorate Englishmen who served during the British Raj. Names like Havelock, Rose, and Neil in Andamans have already been replaced. However, some argue that such changes don't rectify the harm done during the colonial past. These historical facts cannot be altered. Prominent writer and politician Shashi Tharoor's words are worth considering. There is value in respecting the past. One day, today's rulers will also be history, and they will want to receive the respect they shamefully denied their predecessors. Interestingly, New Zealand also is witnessing demands to rename places that bear colonial names. This effort seeks to recognize the original pre-colonial names, embracing both the nation's history and its post-colonial identity. Consequently, the country is now known as New Zealand, Aotearoa, a reflection of its rich history and evolving identity. In conclusion, Andaman Grove, despite being a street in New Zealand, carries a profound history that intertwines colonial legacies, natural beauty, and evolving national identities. It serves as a testament to the power of place names in preserving history and reflecting the values of a society. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the past and present of Andaman Grove.